There we go. We'll settle for that. What's up, everybody? Today we're doing a live catfishing video. Okay, I kind of started it before thinking, so yeah, I've still got to get everything set up. So if you're watching this after it's posted, you can just skip forward a little bit. Alright, not that cord. This one. Yep. Okay. Alright, so we're out here catfishing. I've got 2 poles ready to go. Got to get another one set up. So yeah, catfish have been biting in another pond I've been fishing in. So I think, oops. So, welcome Bike Life and SPT Fishing, Cherryland, Jedediah, MVP Fishing Outdoors. Welcome everybody to the live stream. I kind of hit live before thinking, so I've got to get the mic hooked up. So that should only take a second though. Then we can go ahead and get into the fun stuff. Go. We also have storms rolling in, so they should dodge us until like 7:50. Then we'll get hit. But I'm in the mule. It's got a roof over it, so I can take a little bit of rain. Yeah, Cherryland, let's go. All right, that should be hooked up. All right. Is the audio working? Can we get a confirmation on the audio? Oh, great. Where did I set this thing? Can we go right there? All right, here. We'll just let the back down and fish from that. So, yeah, you can see storm clouds kind of went off that way to us, so I think we'll be good. We got live bait today, too. Is the sound working? The sound's good? Hopefully. All right, y'all. We've got this bait caster here. First bait caster I ever got, so cool. I'm also gonna have a bobber on this one. This is the only bobber I have. All right, let's see. Trying to get our bait fish organized into usable pieces. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Tell you what, we got good bait today, y'all. Oh, nice. MVP Fishing. I'll go subscribe to your channel. So another pond I was fishing in, the catfish were really biting. So I've got high hopes for today. I think we got a little shower coming through. Try to get this line out in the water. Great. Hopefully the shower won't last too long. Bummer. Yes, you can tell me a little bit, I guess. All right, man, this was not supposed to hit us. But it's just a little bit of rain. I have just started fishing. It's just a little rain, so I think we'll be okay. I'll go ahead and get the other pole set up. Got this $10 Walmart fishing pole here. It's pretty good if you want to like get a bunch of lines out in the water. It's pretty. I've caught some okay fish on this. I'm gonna see how it handles to these big old catfish. It shouldn't take long for us to get our first bite. I am well equipped for little showers like this, but if there's anything bigger, we're gonna have some problems. Welcome to the live stream, Country Girl Kate, Connor, Rich San Diego. Okay, so there's 5 sisters. Okay, okay. All right. Got one line in the water. Now let's get this one out there. All right, I'm gonna go get this one rigged up real quick. All right. The scissors I have for this bait fish are not very good. I'm having a hard time trimming it off. Gotta say it to where YouTube won't get mad. They get offended pretty easy. All right, there we go. Got this one rigged up. A nice little pace of fish on here. Oh boy, somebody's wrote a whole book. I'll read it in a second. YouTube might get mad at that. I don't know. Welcome to Skeet Slayer. Thanks for joining the live. What are you fishing for? I'm fishing for catfish today. It's not something I do a lot, and I don't really even know a lot about it, but done it a couple times. A live stream, I think the last catfishing live stream I did caught a big catfish. It was the one on the thumbnail. I gotta rinse my hands off though. They're dirty. There we go. Go ahead and get this line casted out here. The rain has stopped for the most part, so that's good. Yeah. Your lens is a bit foggy. Okay, I'll get that fixed. Gonna cast out there, I think. I'll cast this way with this one. Make sure the drag set good. That should be pretty solid. These two, all right. We're good so far. Y'all can see those good. Let's see. I have no idea what this. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't read that riddle good enough. I mean, that bobber's floating around a lot. I should have put a little weight on it. Okay, there we go. Welcome to the live stream. More clips for you. And Hyperlapse Studios, welcome to the live stream. Are you in Kentucky? I'm in Mississippi. Got this little bait right here. I'm gonna just cast it once or twice, see if I can catch anything. Might hook up on a catfish. What do I use for bass? Usually I'll use like soft plastics on a jig. Crankbaits, wood bait country crankbaits with soft plastics. Top of the line right there. So right here, got a little Strike King jig. And then on the back here, as a trailer, I've got, I don't know if this is a country, wood-based country lure or not. I just grabbed it. It was one of the spares I had in my tackle box. But yeah. Wood-bait country. They have all kinds of lures. Good for trailers. These worms are good. The fish in our pond really like any kind of worm killer stuff, so all that's good. Any kind of little like shad imitation, those are always great too. But right now I'm fishing for catfish. I was just casting to see if possibly I could get a bite, but I didn't, so. I'm gonna actually rig this one up how you're supposed to. Okay. Okay, I'll do it again. They had 5 sisters. One of these sisters are reading a book. The second sister is cooking. The third sister is playing chess. The fourth sister is taking a bath. What's the fifth sister doing? If it says they have 4 sisters, I have no idea. What's up, outside boy? How did I get your location? You told me. Oh, playing chess. Okay. It said chest, not chess. Okay, yeah, I get it. Anybody wants to play me in chess? My chess name on chess.com is Bentley 556223 or Bentley 556. I'll play you in chess anytime. And I just left a bunch of slack on here to tie a weight to, and I just cut it off. I'm done. Okay. You definitely did. Guarantee it. Great. I'll have to rig it up and tie it however I can on there. What's your PB bass? My PB bass is 4.5 pounds, roughly. We didn't get an exact weight on it. We just kind of guessed. So it could be a little more. It could be a little less. Right there's good. We'll do right there. What's my favorite lure? I've just started using lures, and well, I would have to go probably with any kind of jig is good. Yeah, so all right, there we go. kind of got it rigged up, but it should work. I'm no expert, but I think it'll work. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, I feel so dumb. I can't get this thing tied on here. All right, well, I accidentally cut it off, so now we're putting a weight on there. But I got 2 lines out in the water already. You can see them right there. Doo-doo-doo. So those are bending. Nice Abu Garcia Black Max. Ooh, yeah, I just picked this up the other day. I really like it. Now that I like start watching a bunch of fishing videos, kind of a lot of people have these. I really like it. The other one I had before is that no, it's I had totally forgot what it is. Oh, an Angler H2OX, and I like that too. But this one is just way better. And then this is a Abu Garcia Vantage pole. Let's see. All right, where did that weight go? I have no idea. I just lost it. Great. Oh, here it is. All right, let's get this thing on here right. Okay, there we go. Watch this guy bird nest his bait caster. I know, right? Last live stream, I don't know what was going on. Every time I tried to cast the bait caster, it kept getting messed up. But this time, we'll get it. I'm a little bit better. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds awesome. I really don't know a lot about bait casters. I fish with like, oh, pull. I fished with like a closed face for like 5 years or something. I still don't know a lot about different. I know like Abu Garcia, Ugly Stick. I use them a lot because they were cheap, but I don't know. They're like a Walmart special. Like you'll always find them in Walmart. But I think Abu Garcia is one of the top brands. Abu Garcia, and there's one other company that makes really good fishing poles, I think. Your brakes are set to 6.5. See this? It doesn't really have brake like settings on it, but I don't know. I have them set high right now because I was trying to learn how to skip a bait, which I actually did do. But yeah, I usually keep them set, I don't know, probably around 6. I know with that one, I keep it set around 6 or 7, so. All right. Yeah, come on. I do not have to set my brake system to the max. Can't get this hook in there. Crazy. There we go. Alright, recast this one. Nice. Alright, y'all, we are set. Go rinse me hands off again. Alright. We are ready to go. I'm gonna get this camera set up a little bit better. A little more that way would be best. Alright, now we just gotta sit and wait. Alright. Welcome, 10X. Welcome to the live stream. PB, 4.5 pounds. It was a bass. Oh, I have heard about people. I never, like, people sometimes will set the hook too hard and snap their pole. That's crazy. Somebody said, how come I don't catch a bass with good bait? And somebody said, probably your location. Good baits, right here. Custom soft plastics, black label, wood bait country. I can get this set up a little bit better. Maybe elevate it a little bit. I don't think that's gonna work too well. Aw, man. Mic got disconnected. Alright, we're just gonna settle with that. Where do you get wood baits from? If you check on my, not my last video, but one before that, it's a catfish catch can cook. You are the first link in the description of that. And, you can find it there. I should have put the link in the description of this live, but earthworms are nice for catfish. I have heard that. I know a place, you go out there early in the morning, there's giant earthworms crawling all over the ground. Whatever, I know. I wish I had some live bait. I tried to catch some chicken liver. Yeah, that works good. Sometimes if you're fishing out like a big lake, people use, a lot of times if there's like a bait. Ooh, I know it'll work. I know it'll work for catching fish. Besides that, I heard this from a professional fisherman, so he said it'd work. A little H&H. Fish love those. Don't matter if you fish them a million times, fish will still bite them. Because sometimes people use so many soft plastics, the bass just know. Well, H&H like that will usually get it done. PB catfish. I think it was 3 pounds, but again, I didn't get a weight on it. But I did do a live stream. Earthworms, I should try them. This has worked really good for me for catching little fish, but it don't really catch that many big fish. The pond I fish in doesn't really have big fish either. Alright, we're going to sit out here and just wait for a fish to bite. Sit in the mule. Oh, but this time we do have a measuring tape, so when we catch a fish, we can get accurate measurements and then get an accurate weight later. Alright. Oh, solid. Once caught a 335-pound bluegill. I caught one like that, but it was more like 400. It had just topped over 400, so something light, nothing heavy, you know. Solid fish. Let's see. How does one catch a bluegill? It just takes a lot of knowledge. It's one of the hardest fish to catch. Also, one of the biggest fish in the world. There we go. What's the biggest fish you ever caught? Boom. What personal best? PB personal best. Or peanut butter. Yeah, it's one of those. Peanut butter and jelly. Welcome, Dragon Gamer. 22-pound catfish. Nice. Do you have sturgeon over there? I don't know about here, but maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. 7.4. Nice. £12. Wow. I'm in Mississippi. You have a giant sturgeon? I don't know. I feel like I've heard of sturgeon. I feel like I watched somebody catch a sturgeon and they were in Louisiana, but I don't know. I feel like we would. A 40-pound catfish. That's pretty good. This little pond right here. There's some, I don't know, I call like a 3-pound catfish. Usually we catch like 2.5, 3-pound catfish out of here, so. I don't think we've ever caught a catfish that was under a pound. Like 200 pounds. Nice. Yeah. I do know there are places in Mississippi where there's giant catfish. Well, you got the Mississippi River, but I know there's other places. I tell you what, when I hit 30K subscribers, we'll go fish for the biggest catfish in Mississippi. Oh, live scope, yeah. I think I heard something about those getting banned in like competitive fishing or something. But I have no idea. I know they have these lures now that have a little propeller and they just swim around in the water like live bait. Welcome, the Outdoors Kid. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining. You once caught a 1-ounce bass? I did that one time too. I got him taxidermed too. I have never caught a smallmouth bass before. I think they have like red eyes or something. I'm not really sure, but well, I don't know. I know some kind of fish somewhere that looks like a bass has red eyes, but no, I've never caught a smallmouth bass. But I think I like largemouth bass better. They're just kind of like an iconic fish, I guess. Mm. What's your favorite lure? Any kind of jig, and then Wood-Based Country sent me out 2 lures, and I really like them until I lost them. So that was kind of sad. But I am gonna order some more. Have you ever caught a crappie? I have never caught a crappie. None of the ponds I've ever fished in had a crappie. I did fish in one lake, and it was supposed to have crappie, but I don't know. I'm gonna make a video catching crappie though. Hunting Hound, welcome to the live stream. Never caught a largemouth. That would be cool. They are a lot of fun to catch, but there's some other kind of fish. I forgot what the name was, but they're supposed to be a lot harder to catch. I do have crappie jigs, but you caught a 1.5 pound crappie before. That sounds pretty big for a crappie. I mean, I've watched people fish them, but I've never fished one. I know there are crappie all around here, but I've never caught any. How big do pike get over there? I've never caught a pike either. The only thing I really know how to fish for is bass, brim, and catfish. 2 pound crappie. That sounds really good for a crappie. I do know they taste good, so maybe I should do a crappie catch, clean, and cook. I once caught a 5 ounce bass. That's solid. That's actually really good. Is there anyone here from the UK? Or just Europe? I'm on the other side of the channel. I think that means yes. The other side of the pond. Just on the other side of the pond. Ooh, those clouds look scary. Wow, I think I could beat that world record. Not gonna lie, I think I could beat that world record. This thing's not wanting to hold my mic very well. Might have just got it figured out. Nope. Alright. These baits have been sitting long enough. We should have something by now. Well, now we're just waiting on the fish. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. And it didn't work. I wish I had worms. Go ahead and get some shots for shorts. No, we need to get a good shot. Ooh. Alright, that'll be good enough. There we go. What are you fishing with? 3 fishing poles. I got one from Walmart. One somebody gave me. It's an angler, and then I'm fishing with an Amber Garcia. Ha! Under rocks. Alright, we'll go look for some worms. We'll have rocks in Mississippi. We'll go look for some worms out here. Nothing. 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 Oh my goodness, there's one right here, but it just crawled into the dirt. Great. There's some little ones. They'll be too small for the hook, probably. And if I don't get them, too. Would something that little work? Well, we got 2. That one's just too little. Got a few little ones here. I don't know, will these little worms work? I feel like they're just too small. But I'm going to take them. These are too big to flip over. Okay, I'll put them all on. I got a fish? No, I don't. Or no, I haven't. We'll do this one. Didn't have nothing on. Chum up the water. These are pretty big hooks, though. Let me give it a shot. To chum water in most states? Well, it isn't in Mississippi. I can guarantee that. Well, you are up north, so what can you say? Also have some bread, too, that I was trying to use to catch minnows. There we go. What? Let's see. Bluegill, I know. I was going to catch some before coming out here. I had bluegill and shad I could have caught, but when I went out there, it started pouring like a severe thunderstorm. And I thought I could just catch some out here, but I don't know where all they were, so I don't know. Hopefully next time it won't be pouring when I try to go get some bait fish. And can actually have some good live bait. I think this is channel cat, and I think channel cat really like live bait. Alright, that's what we're going with right there. Quit calling them blue giggy. Blue giggy's just a funny thing to call them. I don't usually call them blue giggy when I'm like talking, but if I'm like putting it in the description of something, like on the comments of a video, I usually will call them a blue giggy. It's just easier to type. Catch that whippersnapper, son. Okay, good deal. Try to get a little weight on here. Welcome back, Cody. Alright. Let's chunk them out there. Alright. There we go. I should go to Australia one day. Good idea. Alright, y'all. We've got 3 lines set out. And, just put some worms on one. So, according to somebody, supposed to catch a fish with those. So, we'll see. Just the ones I've got the worms on. This one I got fish innards in it. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. And then, on this one I just got a piece of fish. So, fish innards have always worked good for me, so I think that's probably where I'm gonna catch fish on, or the worms. But we'll see. I should definitely go to Australia. 1K, no. 1,500, no. 300,000 subscribers. I'm going to Australia. Probably should have brought a net out here. Thanks for joining the live stream outside, boy. I will see you on the next live stream video or shorts. How many subs do I have right now? Last time I checked, I had 1,127. Almost got all my rods wet. That would have been so dumb. I didn't even think about where I was throwing the water out at. Well, that's what I'm saying. So is Australia, so. Alright, we got y'all set up good. There we go. That's a little bit better. What's that bread? I thought about putting that on too. I'm going to rip a little piece off like this. Throw it out in the water. See if something comes to the surface to bite it. Welcome, Nitty TV. No, it's Net TV. Okay, I think that's what you trying to say. Net TV. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, because if you do that, YouTube will show this live stream to more people. And I can hurry up and get to 300,000 subscribers. That way, I could go to Australia. That's a big plan. I know it's not that good, but great. I'm crossing over one of my lines. Ah. It did manage to float under it, so. There we go. Alright, we are set. That bobber keeps floating around because I was too down to put a weight on it. Let's go. We made it to 16 likes. Once we catch a catfish, people hopefully stay and give it a like. Yeah, so. Here we go. Nice. Alright, we gotta get a poll started. What are we gonna do? There we go. The poll is, will you subscribe if I catch a fish? So, there we go. Alright. Stupid camera doesn't want to stay standing. Here we go. Kind of looks like my bobber might be moving a little bit. But I'm not exactly sure. Ooh, which pole do you think it'll hit worse? Ooh. You just lost a monster fish because of me? What did I have to do anything with it? I I am on the other side of the United States. I did not keep you from catching a monster. I'm sitting here watching, and my rod started having a heart attack, but by the time I ran over to the fish, it popped off. I mean, why are you sitting so far away from your fishing pole? What are you using, shrimp or mackerel? Neither. I'm fishing in a pond, so one I have worms, one I have fish innards, and on the other, I just have a piece of fish on it. So yeah, I can't help it that my live streams are that good, man. I'm sorry, man. All right, let's see. I gotta get the phone charging. Yeah. I know, I can't help it. Maybe if you're a better fisherman, I wouldn't be so entertaining. Huh. I'm joking. Kind. Sorta. Chicken liver works good. I know. I just never do get chicken liver when I'm in the store because I always forget about it. We'll put the mic up till we get the phone charged a good bit. All right. Okay. Chicken or blue giggy. I have not caught anything yet, sadly. I've tried to get like catch a little bluegill or something, but they weren't biting. So I'm just using earthworms and some fish, not live bait. I wish I had live bait. We would already had something by now if I had live bait. This thing keeps floating that way, so I'm going to cast it way over this way. I sure hope Cody was not in the chat to see that. How did that happen? That happened so fast. Great. Awesome. That is dumb. It just decided just wanted a bird nest on me, dumb thing. Welcome to the live stream, Ben. Solid name, by the way. What's up, Drake? Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining. Dumb thing. Okay, whatever. Have your way. Tomorrow I am going to do a live if I can. I'll try to be there if I can. Do you know a rough time, a rough estimate of a time that you may be going live? Ooh, yeah. Hey, double tap the screen so the fish will start biting. That definitely works. Welcome, Kane. Welcome to the live stream. All right. The sun's starting to poke out a little bit. I actually see blue clouds. Blue sky, not clouds. All right, there we go. We still have a little bit of bait left. And somehow I got hung in the weeds. Golly. Alright, get this re-rigged up. This time I'm going to put a little bit of bread on it. What am I using? On one of them I have worms. This is just fish innards, and I'm about to put a little piece of bread on here as well. And then on one of them I have just like a piece of fish. Just take a little piece of bread. Never mind, bread always works. Well, I sure hope so. Because we're doing a little mixture here. It's like a little buffet. A little main dish and a side dish. I mean, what kind of catfish is going to pass that up? I mean, it looks nasty, so. I caught a big catfish in that corner one time. We got one there, one there. I think we should go over this way. See, casted that out with no problem. Reel it in just a little bit. There we go. I think we got a pretty good mixture of lures. Innard sandwich, yes sirree. I don't know, I seen one time somebody just took a whole loaf of bread, folded it over a hook, casted it out within a couple minutes. Oh no, this thing's flipped up. That's sad. It popped off. On the earthworms though, so we're learning something. They like earthworms over everything else. Man, I set the hook way too hard though. Probably a huge catfish. He's probably like at least 50 pounds. That was dumb though. All right, we have got to go find more worms as soon as possible because Hound Dog hunting, well, he may or may not know a thing or two about catfishing. We're gonna go ahead and get a hook back on there. Hey, at least we know there's catfish in here that are hungry, but there's a catfish in there that's probably got a hook in its mouth right now. I know. Worms should work. I just never use them. But we're about to go find some more worms as soon as possible. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is a pretty background. Horse eating, Jake. He's like 20-something years old. Man, I can't believe I did that. That was just dumb. We almost had a catfish. Next time I won't set the hook so hard. All right, that's a good knot. Now at the end of this, we could tie a little weight. But first, we're gonna go look for some worms. And hopefully everything goes good because, well, the rod started going up, you know. If I didn't grab it within a couple seconds, I'm pretty sure the catfish would have drug it straight into the water. So, we just gotta hope they don't do that to either of my bait casters, especially not my new one. That would be sad. All right, we gotta go find some worms. Let's go. Was that the one with worms on it? Yeah, that was the one with worms on it. All right. Got one more place to look down here. Let's go up all the worms we can find. Ooh, a grub would be good too. And doesn't look like there's any under here. Termites. Ooh. Pull any signs of termites. But nothing. I don't know. We've seen a bunch of earthworms under the logs over there. So we'll go take another look. I am really worried about my fish pole getting dragged into the water. We'll go check those down there. This ground is nice and mushy. Nothing. It's crazy. Man. Check right here. Nothing again. Get the shovel. Look in the dirt. I know, I don't have a shovel though. Just hoping I'll find one on the surface. Maybe I'll go back over here. Where's that log I seen a bunch under? That was right here. Might be some I missed. There may be a shovel in the back of the mule, actually. We'll have to give that a shot. We'll go look in the back of the mule. There could definitely be a shovel back here. We have some scissors. We'll use these. These are not scissors. It's actually a shovel. They look like scissors for YouTube. So yeah, just keep that in mind, YouTube. Don't think the worms are biting. I know, right? Oh, and I almost just fell. Great. Ooh. Look how far my leg slipped. Been outdoors, almost went live. Went out live. Oh, oh, I got a piece of one. There we go. Well, we got two hands. Another little worm. Nice. Another one. Let's try to get one more. Especially one more good one. All right, we got one more. Let's go. Now falling with the scissor shovels, I know. Ugh. All right, we made it up that incline. Sorry for the bad videoing, y'all. Whew, nice. Haul of worms. These rigged up. I know, the scissor shovels are coming in clutch. This is what catfish eat, right? Worms? It's probably one of their main food sources. I know they eat bluegill and stuff, but... Yeah, catfish do eat everything, really, but... They seem to like these worms more than whatever else I got out in the water right now. I was a catfish. I'd be pretty happy coming on that. You leave my red. You leave my red rider. Oh yeah, I gotta put the weight on here. Sit still, golly. All right. We're getting a little bit of bite on that one, I think. But I don't know. Just be the wind blowing the line. All right, yeah, look, with a cricket the other day, catching catfish with a cricket. All right, where are my weights? Usually use a Carolina rig instead of a drop shot. I don't know what a Carolina rig is, but I just need some kind of weight that way I can cast it. I would use just two little, those little ones you can clamp on there. I don't know, with catfish, do you really have to set the hook? So I think it kind of just hooks, the way the hooks are made, they just kind of hook themselves. All right, y'all, we're about to get this back out in the water. Make sure the drag's set good. All right, we'll see how that works. This line's really floating around. There we go. Try to cast this one out about where I had it. Okay. Let's get ready to catch another fish. Watch us just hook up on one of us instantly. That would be crazy. All right, yeah, I didn't rinse my hands off. Well, I didn't really rinse them off that good. Okay, we have some people back. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, because you have 2,000 subscribers, I say you have to catch a 2-pound fish. That's doable today. Welcome back, yay. Something. Welcome back. More clips for you. What time do you stop fishing? I'm not sure. But I'm going to try to catch a fish before I stop, definitely. I need a hydration company to sponsor me. All right. So for any of y'all who don't know, we did just get a bite. I think it was a pretty good size catfish. Could have been a turtle too. On this blue rod right here, it's like a $10 rod from Walmart. And then I got, I think, 15 or 20 pound braided line. And I've got worms on it, and we got a bite. Ran up there to set the hook. I think I just set it too hard. There was no, I had the drag set all the way, so it wasn't giving any drag out. And it just snapped off almost instantly. So, I don't know, I got the drag set looser now. And got earthworms back on there, so we'll see how it goes. With this one, I got some fish innards and some bread. And then for that one, the last pole right there, I've just got just a piece of fish on there. Use flutes to catch bass? I do. I've not used this color flute yet. I'm gonna go ahead and open these up, take a look at them. I haven't even opened these up yet. Ooh, it's got like little rivets cut in it to give it a little more action, I think. Yeah. Woodbay Country. I'm pretty sure this is glow in the dark. No, it's not glow in the dark, but it does look really cool. And always check, make sure, you know, my pole's about to fly into the water. But yeah, I can't wait to get out and use this one, y'all. Pretty soon here, I'm going to be heading out to a lake, and I'm going to be fishing with wood baits country, soft plastics, and crankbaits. So it's going to be a pretty awesome video. So make sure you hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss out on that. And yeah, gonna head out there probably in a canoe and also fishing offshore as well. Not a kayak, not a canoe, but yeah, there you go. Well, we do know the catfish are hungry, so welcome to the live stream, Molly Kate. Thanks for joining. But yeah, flutes are what I always used to use, but now I kind of use like a bunch of jigs. Jigs are just a lot of fun to use. Anytime. Now I know there's catfish in this area, and that's for sure. Make sure the camera's set up all good. I think it's set up good. Do one of those. Subscribe for more bites. Yeah, somebody must have subscribed to my channel, and that's why I got a bite. So whoever that was, thank you. Except I let you down because I let the fish off. Welcome to the live stream, Just a Dude. How's the fishing? It's pretty good. We've got a bite on the earthworms, and but I didn't have drag set right, and I set the hook way too hard, and yeah, the line popped. I'm using this one right here. I'm using earthworms, a couple little earthworms. This one I'm using, I got a little piece of bread and some fish innards, and then for this one, I just got a piece of fish on it. So I would have liked to have like some live shad on there, but I didn't have time to catch them before I came out here. So how is Adam? Adam's doing pretty good. And when I come to the pond, every now and then Adam will come say hey, but now he just doesn't want to go home. So I really don't know what to do about Adam. Crazy fish. But thank you to 21 people that have given this live stream a like. And yeah, thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel so far. I can definitely tell there is some movement in the water. But what did you say the horse's name is? Jake? Yep. Horse's name is Jake. We'll try to get it set up about like that. If I do catch a fish, I'm probably going to be pulling them up about right here. Pull them out of the water right here because there's a little bank right there because catfish are too heavy just to swing over. And of course, as I'm reeling it in, can't really see me grab it, but maybe I'll just have to walk over here. You see the fishing poles? You can definitely see them. We'll do like that. That'll be good. All right, y'all. 20 votes. 80% said yes, you will subscribe if I catch a fish, and 20% said no. That's sad. All right. I hope you know how good you have it. LOL. To a little piece of paradise. I know. Whoop. It's my great. Oh, great. We good? Yep. It's my grandparents' farm. Over that hill, there's another pond that's like 3 acres, but it's just got bass. This is catfish. The water's always murky. Yeah. Better get my camera set up before I catch a fish and I don't even get it on film. There we go. Great. All right. Get the camera set back up. Right there. Right there. Nope. And we'll do that right there. You got dirt in my eye? I am so sorry. Oh my goodness, somebody just donated $20. No. Welcome to the live stream, Elaine Henry. Hey, I'm catching up to you on subscribers. You better start doing something else. I see you trying to do something else with shorts, okay? Let's go. Ooh, $50. Except they're putting the dollar sign at the wrong place, so either they're kind of dumb or they're not from the United States. I know. I tell you what'll get subscribers. If you go out with Maple Nugget and you go ice fishing out on a big lake out in Canada with your pet moose. So you have your pet little bird, Maple Nugget, and your moose. Live streams definitely help a lot. And then one shorts I did got, I think, 2,000 views. And it was one like for like small content creators. It was like an audio I made recent. I didn't make it. Somebody made it, but I used recently. Got 2,000 views. And I got 50 subscribers from that one shorts, which is probably my best view to subscribe ratio. So that did really good. Yeah, all of those things here. That's crazy. That and then, but mainly shorts and live streams have been doing the best for me. Yeah, there's that one audio I used. It only really did good that one time. But then I did several like fishing shorts recently. Just had like little captions or something like, send this to that one friend, you know, you wouldn't trust with a mosquito or something. And one of those got like 100 shares, which is like one of my most shared shorts. But anything you do, like send this to that one friend, any kind of those fishing shorts, those always do good. Yeah, more videos with your pet moose, Lane. That'll do it. Oh, Lane, also what'll get a lot of views is me and you do like one of those live things where like you're on one side of the screen, I'm on the other. That'll also get you subscribers. I know, hopefully. I mean, that's obviously what the catfish wants, so. think me almost getting them kind of scared them all away. Yeah, Been Outdoors hats. They're now for sale. Um, this one right here, limited time only. What's your next video? I'm kind of planning a survival video, but I want to do like a 24-hour survival video. So I do have to build a shelter, but that's definitely one that's gonna come out. I've been having some ideas for like budget fishing challenge or cheap versus expensive fishing challenge, or like, you know, like China versus USA, I don't know, fishing bait, stuff like that. So most likely a fishing video, and hopefully I can take it out. Another video I want to do is like a video where I get bamboo and build a raft and take it out to a little lake and try to catch some fish off of it. Catfish ain't scared of nothing. I guess not. If you aren't scared of me, I could just call them up here. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty. Catfish, come here. They must be a little scared. But yeah, some kind of fishing video. Either a fishing video or a survival video next. I think I'm gonna reel this one in. Put a little piece of bread on it along with what we have. Put some fish juice on the bread. There we go. The bread flew off. That really didn't do any good. The bread just flew off when I cast it out there. Welcome to the live stream, Jeremy Mason. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna try to cast this one farther that way. The bread's pretty much gone. Welcome to the live stream, Lockwood Outdoors. Thanks for stopping by. All right. And the brakes on this thing set super low. Catfish. A catfish just bit the surface of the water right out there, bit a piece of bread. Oh boy. Yeah. That's good. That means they're hungry. Okay, full rotation. We'll do that. There we go. All right, y'all. Surely we're about to get a fish. A catfish just bit the surface of the water, and yeah, that's it. But we should surely get a fish soon. I mean, come on. Ant of Ben. Thank you very much. It is an honor. A little too much that way. Only a matter of time now, I know. I mean, they're active. They like the food we got out there. They just got to have, you know, two brain cells spark together, and we got the fish. I mean, how hard can it be? I mean, surely within the next 2 minutes, we should have a fish. At least. Only a matter of time. I do see that line moving a little bit, but it could be the wind blowing it. Could also be a fish messing with it. Good thing is, I got mud boots on. That way I can actually step into the water a little bit. Last time I was out here in my boots and I could, didn't want to get them wet. But this time, I could pretty much reel a catfish in anywhere. But right there would be the ideal spot. Is it okay to grab a catfish by the lip? Because last time, I don't know. I just know catfish like to bite. But then I've seen a video where somebody stuck their hand down a log and let the catfish bite it. So I don't think a little catfish I'm catching out here is really going to hurt if I grab it by the mouth. Hear the frogs chirping now. When the frogs start chirping, the catfish start biting. It might hurt a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it would be better than, I don't know, I guess getting poked by their fins. Because, like, when you got a catfish that big, you can't really just, like, it's too big to hold with one hand. So the only option um, is to grab it by the mouth, I guess. I've now seen somebody the other day grab a big old catfish by the lip like it was nothing. But I mean, I've had bass bite me and they don't hurt, but I'm scared of frogs. Well, I know catfish is like a frog without legs, and it can breathe underwater, and it's got whiskers, and it's also got things it can poke you with, and it's also got fins. But other than that, it's pretty much the same. Hmm. I think that line's moving a little bit. I don't think that was the wind. We could have a fish messing with that. This pole right here. She likes fried frog legs though. I don't think I've ever had fried frog legs, but I have heard they're really good. Maybe I should make a catch, clean, and cook with frog legs. Sometimes they just sit a swallow. That could happen. Just like bite it and not try to swim away. I mean, I definitely see it moving a little bit. But it's probably just the wind. I wonder if I should recast them all out there. No, it's good to do sometimes. I'm gonna recast the one with worms out. Recast it. Great. What in the world? Whoa. Well, it's hung on a log, but some of the worms are maybe gone. I wonder if I should put a little piece of bread on here. I'm gonna do that, just a little piece. All right. We're gonna cast this over here. We got 2 lines over there. Last time I fished out here, that's where I caught a fish at. So, let's go. Have I caught anything yet? No, but I did get a bite earlier. But I had my drag set completely up on the little $10 Walmart bait caster. And I've snapped the line off. So, we got everything set up now. Welcome back, MVP Fishing. But yeah. Welcome back, Flores. Or welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining. We're out here trying to catch some catfish. Got a bite earlier, but I accidentally snapped the line. But we're all set up now. Besides hunting, fishing, what other kind of videos do you watch? Let's see. Smarter Every Day. I watch him. Mark Rober. Watch him. That's about it. I do watch some of Charlie Kirk's videos that he has, like his shorts, because those are pretty cool. But yeah. That's looking pretty. Look at that. Cows swimming in the pond out there. I didn't know this till the other day, but I can do reverse zoom on my camera, and that's only on YouTube. I mean, wow. Just all the way zoomed out. Yeah. Nice. I need to be fishing for the cow. That would be bad. I almost did hook a cow one time. All right, we're gonna get set up in the mule right here. All right, here we go. We'll get some comments and yeah. We'll put us a little bit behind if we do end up hooking a fish, but I think it'll be okay. But yeah, if you have any questions, comment down below. We're gonna try to get another poll going. Let's see, which of the poll will be? On the ones. There we go. Now when you do worms, fish. There we go. Favorite video game? I don't really play video games. I do play chess. If anybody plays chess, wants to play me in chess, I'm Bentley 556-223 or 223-556. I don't really remember. What's your favorite fish to catch? Catfish are pretty fun just because, well, I don't know. They put up a really good fight, but mainly bass. I mainly catch bass. They're some of my favorite to catch. I think we're going to catch something on the worms, honestly. If we catch something. But I'll probably only be fishing for another 5 minutes, though. Trout's my favorite to catch because it's my favorite to eat. I have never been trout fishing. I did go to Ohio, and I was going to go trout fishing, but I didn't have enough time. Plus, also lost all my tackle. I don't know. The catfish were pretty active a while ago, but I don't know what happened. What I edit my videos with? I used to use a MacBook. No. Yeah, Mac. An iMac computer. Yeah, I think an iMac computer. And then I did switch to a little, laptop Air. Laptop Air. That way I could edit my rooms. It was a lot quieter in case I want to do voiceovers and stuff. But yeah. And then the editing app, I use VN, and then I usually get like all my music and short little video clips like of mountains and waterfalls from Pixie Bay. And then yeah, music from there. There's one other website that I use, and then for like thumbnails for like the live videos, I make that on Canva. I think that's just canva.com. They have a lot of good templates too. What was my favorite video to make? Huh. Probably a video that I did take down, but I did put on Rumble. It was kayak battle. Did that with one of my friends, and then one of my most recent videos was exploring a cave, went on a road trip and everything with my grandparents. That was a lot of fun. That was by far one of my funnest videos to make. There we go. What's that in my videos with? VN editing app. Probably the one of the best videos was Melrose Plantation, because I just filmed, and then that one, and then winter survival video. I think I'm gonna bake this one up just completely with bread. Horrible underhand left hand throw. Welcome to the live stream, Landon Curry. Thanks for joining. Maybe I should try to catch a frog. I don't know about that. Pack this on there pretty good. Surely that'll catch a catfish, huh? Nice. Give it a little twirl. I don't know. I know, like, late into the night, catfish bite pretty good, but how are the bees? The bees are doing great. Got a new queen, and there's been a lot of them. So, I'll have a new bee vlog video coming out probably within the next 2 or 3 weeks. I know. I need to see a fish pretty soon. Let's see. Was that one moving? Is it just me? Y'all, I'm pretty sure we just got a bite. Not really sure though. I could have just hit it with my foot. Walk up here and hit it. Now. Man, I'm pretty sure we did just get a little bit of a bite. Have you caught any fish? I have not caught any fish yet. I did hook one, and I'm pretty sure one did just take my line for a second. Welcome to the live stream Daily Fun. Thanks for joining. And thank you to the 25 people who have gave this live stream a like. Man. I did catch worms with the scissor shovel. Caught worms. And I caught a few likes. And maybe even some subscribers too. Welcome, JS Fishing. Yeah, reminds me when I used to fish about the same many bites. I know. Man, if I could have got some live bait, I think we would already landed some catfish, but it just, I wasn't able to catch some live bait before coming out here. But hopefully next time I come out here to do some catfishing, I should have some live bait with me. But sadly, this time, I did not. Man. I do. I need some night crawlers. I probably will definitely try some night crawlers. I don't know. That's the only thing that the fish bit today was the worms. So, man. Man, something else just bit the top of the water again. Bummer. All right. Yeah, a frogging video would be fine, but I don't really have a good setup because you need a good spotlight and you also need a frog gig. Definitely a good video idea. Yeah, something definitely bit this. So, it's a good sign. We almost had a fish. But that is going to be about it for this live stream. Thank you everyone for joining the live stream and liking the live stream, and everyone who has subscribed to my channel in this live stream. And I don't know, I might try. Yeah, watch out for Black Panthers. Next time I do a catfish video, I'm going to have hopefully some live bait, and that should definitely get us some fish, because pretty sure the catfish out here are mainly just channel cats, and I think they really like live bait, and I can definitely get that. But this time it was storming right before we left, so I didn't have time to get it. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all on the next video.